Good afternoon. It's Friday, 9/16. It's the end of the week. This will be the end of the series for this time of the evening star trade. We're gonna get into it. Uh, we're ended the week pretty well. If you remember, if you looked at the other two or three episodes, uh, the monthly candle was like super bullish. A lot of people thought it was going to break out and just shoot straight up. But it's crazy. We got pullback this week. Like you had this engulfing candle up here, and this week started heading back down. So with that being said, the earlier part of this week, if you look back here, we were looking at the evening star close of last week, which is right there. So zoom in a little bit. So right there we had a indecisive candle, then we had a nice bearish candle. But however, I'd say it probably wasn't as strong as I was anticipating. It probably should have been like either equal to or engulfing this candle here. However, it didn't do that. The range was still there. However, it didn't engulf this candle here. So probably we're looking more for an engulfing candle for the close. The reason why I say that is because it kind of looks like we got faked out, and to me we did. But that's just how the market goes, right? So if we're looking here, we kind of see where the range ended up being. Let's look here, from here to here. After that, right? So whereas before it probably would have just been right here at 165.16. I think it's probably a little bit higher than that. Yep, right there. With a little pullback, it would have came up probably about to here, then drop back down. It didn't happen like that. We had a huge bullish push on Monday, and even with that on Tuesday, you see price got all the way up to 168. So looking at that, and this is all within one day. So it went all the way up to 168, came back down, and closed bearish. Go figure. All the way down here at 166.05 or 166.06. So looking at that, we could have probably still been in the trade. And I'll be honest with you, I probably got stopped out twice on this. Look for a closing position, probably somewhere around here, and try to ride it back down because I saw the turnaround. And that turnaround probably happened once. I got it closed out on the first one. So I probably got closed out, I stopped out on two of those. And then we had this weird spike here in one day, and then it came on back down. So let's take just a quick look at how that turned out, because we were I was set up to play it bearish, not bullish. So take a look. We just had 1 4-hour candle that just went ludicrous. It just spiked here, 168, came all the way back. It just came all the way back down. It still closed bullish. And then you had the turnaround right there. The next 4-hour candle came all the way back down to 166.05. We can dig a little deeper. Hold on. Let me go back to this 4-hour and take a look at this. Just kind of want to look at these two candles. So I'm going to put my box here so I can mark where it is. So let's go on down to the 1 hour. Zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so we just take a look at that again. We just on the 1 hour. It there was just a hour of some weird trading. The volume was about average. It was about average. There was a whole lot of buying, and I know what it was. And again, I'll probably tell you, like you hear on Twitter and stuff, everybody was like, "Oh, look at it, it's breaking out, it's going high." A lot of people just making money off that because they probably all shorted from up here because they saw the market going back the other way. There's no telling, but this is crazy just for 1 hour for it to spike like that. Let's take a look. Oh, it's even on a 30-minute. Wow. Didn't really realize that. Let's take a look. That's crazy. So look, this is how the market does. That's why I said it was freaky. This is all the way down to a 5 minute. In 5 minutes, somebody spiked the price all the way up here. They probably took out a lot of people's stops and liquidated a lot of people because they were looking at it going south. It is what it is. You know, the people with big money, they push momentum. However, it couldn't maintain. You just take a look at the rest of all the structure. It just couldn't maintain. You had this engulfing candle right here. And then on the 5 minute, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In 13, it was 13, 65 minutes, so a little over an hour, it came back down and started back where it was and finally broke. So sometimes it happens as a hiccup like that. However, again, if we go back and look at the daily chart, it still was a great opportunity to get into a bearish position and kind of ride it down. Just if you'd have had the proper stops, you probably wouldn't have been stopped out twice. However, you sit back and look after that stop out, after that stop, from right here to here, it's probably some really good trades, or at least one good trade. Let's take a look. How many pips? And for those of you guys that don't know what pips are, I know this channel is new. It's the measurement that the market uses. So here's 279 pips. It's the size that we use because we trade so many foreign pair. A pip is a universal unit, so that pip could be worth more or less depending on what pair you're trading. But regardless of the matter is when the market moves a 1 pip, here 1 pip is two after the decimal, and some is a little bit further down the line. It depends. But here 1 pip is 2 after the decimal for British pound yen. So anyway, so there's about 300 pips you could have got finding a position up here and running down here to this close. And this close should have been, I'm pretty sure it was some kind of resistance right there. This is my daily. Probably some kind of resistance right there. And if I mark here, that was like the hard stop resistance. Let's go to 4 hour. Oh, see, it even bounced on the 4 hour and it's trading right here. Look at that. The bottom of the daily candle is trading right between the two. It's crazy. That's why I say you have to look at structures. So let's go to the hour. Let me zoom out a little bit. And here it is. So if you sit here and take a look, this is on the hour time frame. On the hour time frame, where we hit resistance right there. That was showing support for the bullish market. But it's right there, exactly where it is. It hit resistance, It dipped down for a second below that, but then it just came right back to it, as you can see. Um, it's crazy if you just take a step back and take a look at what's going on. So, regardless, we had a great week of trading, and like I said, it was a little fake out on the evening star. Sorry for that. I kind of got excited when I saw it. However, again, there was still like 4 days of trading, at least 3 days of trading bullish after that. Even though we had that one, what's that, like Tuesday? Tuesday was all over the place. So we still have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of good trading. So if you have any questions, leave a comment, hit the like button if you like the information you heard on here. Have a great day.